up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be discussing the results of UFC Vegas 107. Surprisingly, I got a fair amount I'd like to talk about, so let's get right into it. In my prediction video, I did only cover the co-main and main event, so that's all that we're going to discuss here. So let's go ahead and start with Gamrot versus Klein. I honestly don't have too much to say about this fight, and that's because I pretty much said it all in my prediction video. This fight went exactly how I thought it would. I said in my prediction video, I just didn't think Klein was well-rounded enough to really mess with a guy like Gamrot in the octagon, and Gamrot proved that correct. I think he got hit with a hard jab in there, but I mean, he took Klein down, and like I said, Klein couldn't get back up. Yes, Klein is a very dangerous striker, but you got to be well-rounded, especially at the highest levels of 155. And we know, Gamrot hasn't been the most exciting fighter lately, but he's still an elite fucking fighter. He's very good, and he showed that tonight. Sorry, I meant last night. I'm filming this on Sunday. I'm also seeing a lot of hate heading towards Gamrot. Oh, it was a boring fight, blah, 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 blah. But what I have to say to that is, what else did you expect? Like, did you really think Mateusz Gamrot was going to stand and bang with Klein? No shot. He was always going to take him down and keep him there. That's how he wins. So I don't know what people are mad about. You knew what you signed up for by watching that fight. But yeah, I really don't have too much to say about this one. Like I said, it went exactly how I thought it would. I'm not surprised at all that Gamrot won that. What I am surprised about, though, is Gamrot's call out. Well, not BSD specifically, not the person, but the way he did it. I was not familiar with your game, Gamrot. I didn't know he talked a little shit like that on the mic. I'm not sure if that's new for him. I don't really remember what he said last time he won, but I'm here for it, okay? I will always appreciate a fighter trying to hype up a fight, gas up a fight, talk some shit. Even if it's cringe, whatever the hell it may be, we as a community need to support that shit, guys. We need to positively reinforce these fighters. Yes, Buckley had a cringe call out of McGregor, but instead of piling on him the way everybody did, we should have been like, keep it up, champ, but that's not it. Anyways, it was a great win by Gamrot. He did what he had to do to win, and I think that BSD fight is perfect. It's one of the few fights where we'll really be excited to see Gamrot get in there and fight somebody. Not to shit on him or anything. I'm a fan of Gamrot, but let's be real. Last night wasn't that interesting. Regardless, like I said, great win for Gamrot. Let's go on to the main event. I kind of got you there, didn't I? We already did talk about the main event. It was Gamrot versus Klein. So I'm sure most of you know already, Barber pulled out of the Blanchfield fight at the very last second. I kind of want to give you guys a rundown of how I experienced this. So I was sitting there, it's fucking 12 in the morning, I think. It was late as hell. I had work in 3 hours. Anyways, I was actually getting kind of excited for it. They played the fight package. I was kind of getting hyped. I believe they started playing Barber's music, and they panned the camera to the tunnel, I'm pretty sure. At that point, I had gone on my phone. I was going to tweet some snarky, boring WMMA fight fucking tweet for engagement. But then I look back up, and I see some confused-ass commentators. They tell us that Barber was not ready to walk, which was weird. It cuts to commercial. It comes back. They tell us the fight's off due to a medical emergency from Barber. Obviously, that is very suspicious. Very, very suspicious. Yes, they said it was due to a medical reason, but pullouts in general are suspicious, even if they upload a picture of their fucking neck snapped. MMA fans are fickle, right? If you don't show up, you don't show up. But it really doesn't help Barber's case that Daniel Cormier was not buying it. You can tell from the fucking jump, Cormier was calling bullshit. I really don't blame him. He's been the victim of a late pullout in that Jones fight. He understands how it feels. He even said, let's cut the camera to Blanchfield. She might be crying. Kind of a callback to his own experience there. The thing that really caught my attention in this moment was what Daniel Cormier said. He said that she was walking out already, stopped, turned around, and walked back into the locker room. Now let's keep this in mind for later. So the cameras, the crew, ESPN production, whatever, cut to the back. Megan Olivier was interviewing Aaron Blanchfield, and Aaron Blanchfield spilled the beans. According to her, per Hunter Campbell, Macy Barber dealt with a seizure before her walkout. Let me go ahead and say prayers up for Macy Barber. Seizures are fucking scary. I've seen some people go through that, and it's scary to just sit there and watch that. It makes me severely uncomfortable. So prayers to her. But why would DC say that and then Hunter Campbell say something completely different? The thing that makes me really somewhat quote-unquote question that is the fact DC said that. And as you know, these commentators, they get information fed through my fucking camera died. The commentators get information fed to them through their earpieces from the production truck, from production, right? Now, it's not like that stopped them from saying some stupid shit before, especially Daniel Cormier, as we know. But he said it with such a confidence. It makes me think he got fed some information, or dare I say, maybe he even saw something. The Apex is a real small venue. I haven't been there myself, but from stories I've been told and things I've seen, it's possible that Cormier and the commentary table could have seen that from their desk. I'm not the kind of guy to sit here and question somebody's medical issues. Hopefully Barber recovers quickly, and I would honestly like to see this fight re-signed. These two have a beef that needs to be settled. Speaking of which, Erin Blanchfield got some fucking heat online for what she said about Barber. She said Barber was a mess in every aspect of her life, and the big thing that really pissed people off was she called Barber unprofessional for pulling out last second. And you know what? I'm gonna go against the grain here. I understand Blanchfield's feelings. I mean, she went through all that just to get the rug pulled under her last second. That's fucking rough. Yes, she did get her show and win money, but still, that you trained months to beat somebody up, to be prepared to get beat up, and all of a sudden that adrenaline is snatched away from you like that right before you go out. That's rough. I gotta feel for her and her team. Obviously, the emotions were running high when she said that. I'm sure she'll probably look back on that and be like, damn, I was kind of being a dick. But to be fair to her, Barber was talking a lot of shit. You see, we're going back and forth. So Barber kind of brought it on herself. Not to get too into the weeds of it, I think this was a massive blow to WMMA. WMMA has been getting a lot of shit online, especially recently. I feel like the last year has been pretty bad for them. A lot of people have really been getting on them. So for the women's main event to be pulled out last second like that, it was just it's terrible timing for something like this to happen, and I feel like it's dealt a massive blow. I'm not sure if we'll see a women's main event unless we need to get one because the UFC has scheduling issues. So we'll see how this all plays out. And like I said, I hope Barber gets better. I would love to see the Barber Blanchfield fight happen again, but honestly, Blanchfield is going to probably dog walk her anyways. So that is going to be it for today, guys. I just wanted to make a quick video talking about that. I thought it was pretty interesting. So comment down below. What do you think about the whole situation? Is it suspicious? Is Erin Blanchfield a dick for saying Barber was unprofessional? Was the Gamrot fight boring? I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. What was your fight of the night? For me personally, it was either the Monkey King winning or Dustin Jacoby. I thought that was pretty cool. Regardless, like, subscribe, share with your friends. We're a real small channel. It goes a long way here when you interact with this channel in any kind of way. So I really appreciate you for taking the time out of your day and watching this. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.